Mr. Know It All here. We got my boy Kano Future in the building.
What
Give
up?
it
What
up for
up?
Big Kano.
Let's go. Let's go. Happy to be here. Let's get it. Let's get it.
Me and Kane talk a lot. Kane is gave us the "We Awesome Know It Alls" tag. This is the guy that gave me the tag for that. So like when you hear it, this is who it came from. So shout out to Kane. I gave him his credit when I first started using it, but now you get to see the face with the tag. Uh,
Appreciate it.
no problem. I try and give all the credit out that I can when it's due.
Definitely
Uh,
appreciate it.
we both recently finished Spider-Man 2, so this is the Spider-Man 2 review that I ain't gonna say was anticipated, but like it's fucking Spider-Man.
hmm Can't go
Everybody loves
wrong.
Spider-Man, right? And so we're just gonna talk about the game, the gameplay, graphics, things of that nature. Overall score, what we both rating it. We talked about it a little bit earlier today, off camera and whatnot, but we just get down to it, and go from there. So like, I guess where you want to start? I guess what
Let's start with story.
the story. Okay.
Yeah. Let's start the story.
I think I don't want to say the driest part of the story, but I ain't gonna lie, I hated all the MJ missions.
Okay, we're on the same boat.
I hated the missions.
I'm gonna
It-
say anytime there's an MJ mission, I do not like it. Even in the first game, did not like it. So it coming back for the second game, nah, man. I want
no,
to play as Spider Man or Miles. That's
right?
it. I don't ever want to play as MJ. I'm gonna be honest.
No.
But
Yeah. I guess they tried to improve on her from the first one because like her with the shotgun was kind of dope. Like that was a
yeah,
cooler thing.
no, that
But
was
her
cool.
getting the silent takedowns was wild because that'll never happen. She's gonna
Yeah,
run up on you right in the
nah,
neck.
hell, nah, dog, nah, can't. No, I didn't like that. But way more fun than Spider Man One. I will say that.
I ain't gonna lie, don't really remember Spider Man one, and I played it.
No, I mean her missions. But I feel you.
Oh,
I feel
but
you. Yeah. No, I feel you. That's a. That was one thing they can keep. They can keep.
yeah. I liked how the
Hang on.
story.
Are we doing spoilers? This is a
Yeah,
spoiler
bro.
free.
The game been out for at least a month. Like, if you ain't played it by now,
Then you need to cut this off and get out of here.
go. Yeah, because we finna talk
Get
about
the
this.
hell out of here. Okay. Go ahead.
I think the story flowed really well, and like even how they wrap stuff back around with like Miles and Mister Negative was kind of dope. I felt like you got the closure from that because now it's like he was out of jail. Craven bust him out. Craven was on a mission to get everybody.
Yeah. But
So
I
like
mean, okay, go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead.
no, no, that was like I guess I'm just veering to that. Like to me, that was one of the things that stuck out the most because he hated that man so much. Even in the story, he said he couldn't forgive him or whatever, but he ended up low key
Yeah.
forgiving him without saying "I forgive you."
Yeah, no, that was dope. I did like that. I did like that. He put it aside, but he was like, "I'll never forgive you ever."
Right.
I thought that was hard, but the whole Craven thing, I don't know, man. I couldn't get with it. I
You
couldn't.
didn't like the hostile takeover of like Craven being this big bad villain until the
I
biggest baddest villain came to town.
I couldn't get with it. I don't know. I think Craven is just kind of weak, man. That's just me.
He looked
It-
so huge compared to everybody though. He looked like Rhino without if Rhino was without the suit.
He did look big, but I don't know, man. I don't. I think it's just me, Craven. Like the movies coming out, Craven. I don't know. I don't know what people see in Craven, though.
I mean, I didn't really know anything. I'm gonna be honest. I'm not big into like outside of the main. I'm gonna say big four for Spider-Man. I don't really
No,
keep
the
up with
rest of them.
the villains like that. So I was like, when it first crashed, I said, "Who the hell?" I didn't say it, but I was thinking like, "Who the hell is Craven?" And
Right.
then so like we got to see Craven go on the hunt and like pick them off one by one. Granted, he didn't. Who did he kill for real? Nobody, or one or
Scorpion.
two people. That's it. That was it, wasn't it?
Scorpion. I don't know if he killed Rhino. I
No,
don't
they
know.
was all still locked up.
Okay, so
I'm pretty
Scorpion was
sure.
the only one.
Cause at the end, like after the credits from the first ending, you get to see the Green Goblin go talk to Doc Ock. So like that is kind of why I think they're all still alive.
Okay. I thought
Ex-
just Doc Ock was there,
it was
but
more cells down that hallway though.
okay.
So who knows?
I
Look,
mean, there's
y'all.
still some villains. There's still
Right.
some, but I mean, like they changed up Mysterio. I don't know.
The Mysterio side
I
quest was
didn't do those.
trash.
I
I
didn't
did.
do.
I hated them. They were the worst thing of the game to me. The
Okay.
worst thing was the Mysterio side quest. The
So I'm glad I didn't do it then.
it was it was pointless. It took me a couple tries on like three of them. I think there was 8 in total or 10, something like that. But I just was so wrapped up in the game, I didn't really care. I was just having fun because there's nothing else to play right now that's
Right.
out for unless you're playing
Oh,
Baldur's
hang on
Gate.
now. There's some games
There
out.
is, but I'm
We ain't
not
gonna
committing a billion hours into nothing. It took me 42 hours to 100% platinum trophy Spider-Man. And I don't think that's a bad amount of time wasted because the game to me, I had a lot of fun playing it.
Yeah.
But um,
Or- I don't know. Their story beats Miles and the deaf girl. I don't know, man. I don't know.
such a
I,
quiet love story.
I don't know about that, bro. I don't know about that stuff.
He didn't
Yeah,
hit none of these on her. Nothing.
I don't know nothing. I
I
don't know.
really like you. I hated Miles' hair. I hate Miles' hair.
Miles hair, not good.
It's trash.
Not good.
It
Don't like
gives me off vibes.
off.
Yeah.
I don't. I
It's
don't know where
just
you're going with that.
it's just off. I hate how it's pushed to the side like that, like it's a
Yeah,
comb over. It's
push
a
to the
comb
side
over with
bit.
locks. Yeah. I just
Yeah,
it's
I
trash.
don't know.
So
Yeah,
like I could yeah, we could have done without the Miles love story for sure. Like it's not Mary Jane.
I
Who
guess.
cares?
I mean, when they change Venom from Eddie Brock to Harry, it's I don't know. You got to get adjusted to that. It's so hard not to
It was
compare.
so weird. I felt the
Yeah,
same way though. Like how you like, damn, it's not where is Eddie at? But no,
yeah,
it's Harry. It's the Hobgoblin.
yeah. It's weird to change up lore like that, and just for us to accept it. But I will say this: Venom was dope, and
Was
then
he?
one of the best voice acted Venoms ever. It was
Venom
hard.
was fire. Venom
Yeah,
got wings in this damn game.
yeah, no, Venom was hard. So yeah, I don't know the pace of the game, and I don't know if I'm switching categories, but when the game started, it was like really up here, and then it kind of mellows out, and then when it gets to Venom, it kind of goes back up.
So it's highs and lows. It's like a good
Yeah,
movie.
yeah, I don't know, but I mean, I don't know. When you compare it to certain games, you just want it up here.
What
I
are you
want it all the way
comparing
up.
it to?
I don't know. I guess like the way it is like Uncharted or something. These games are all starting to blur a little bit. With the third person view, God of War, we got Last of Us, we got Uncharted, Spider Man. They're all kind of in that
You
same
want a first
category.
person RPG like Spider Man type
Nah,
thing?
hell
Could you
no.
imagine swinging through New York City in first person? You know how many
Yeah, that'd be tough.
buildings you'd smack?
Oh yeah, for sure. But yeah, I don't know. They're kind of blurring a little bit to me. So
I
I don't
feel
know.
that. It's probably become the standard for RPG games
Yeah,
because like you get to see the full cinematic view of the whole. Because worlds are huge now. Like they
yeah.
made the map on here huge. It was huge. I was so thankful for fast travel.
I didn't use it at all the whole time I played.
I was not crossing. Well, I mean, I did
I
all
was
the side
swinging.
missions and everything
It
though.
said
Like
5,000 miles. I was going, swinging. Yeah, I know. I know. I didn't use it one time. I thought about it though.
I guess one of the gripes I had with the story was like you didn't really get to defeat Craven with Spider-Man. You were Venom and you bit his head off.
Right. That was one of the dopest parts of the
Biting
story.
his head off was insane. Like I wish I would have had the face cam on while that scene was going on cuz I was like this the whole time like no
Yeah,
way they're going to let him bite his head off in this game.
and they
And
sure did.
and they let him take
I
a
definitely was like, this rated T,
that's why I was like there's no way they're letting him bite his head
is it?
off.
And they showed blood and everything. I said, oh, okay, yeah, no, I was glad. Yeah, when I
But
seen that,
like that's what Venom would do though. He
true.
So it was like they kept that aspect, and Craven was so happy he finally found somebody that could whoop him.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't
Um,
know, man. I don't know. It just didn't hit home. Doc Ock in the first one, it hit home for me. This one,
that's
not
because
really.
I think who
They
is
built it up a little bit better,
I
even though
don't
it
know,
was
the
Harry.
Venom buildup was crazy.
Even though Harry was his friend, I never felt like, I don't know. I don't know. I didn't really feel for Harry as much as I should have.
I think it's because of like the suit took him over earlier in the game where he was so like, I need the suit back, bro. I need the suit back. Give me the
Mhm.
suit. I'm so
Yeah.
weak. He was tired of walking around with that cane.
He said, "Damn
No
it, I
pun
need that suit
intended.
back, Peter. Please bring it back." Peter out here swinging
Facts.
the city, enjoying himself.
Happy as hell. So like the vibe it gave off like when Peter had the suit before he like got out of it was like Spider-Man 3 with Toby.
Yeah.
Like that's where to
That's what I'm
me
saying. We
that's
start
what that was.
comparing things. You've seen it in the movie, and then you get it in the game. It's hard not to
And
compare
that's
it.
like a how big of a was that 15-year gap?
Yeah,
But we're
huge.
still remembering Spider-Man 3 with Tobey Maguire and the
Yeah.
black suit, and now it was in the game in 2023. So it was like, okay,
Yeah. Yeah. That's I can't forget Toby when I'm watching the
no,
black suit. So
it was dope. I don't
so
know
what do you give it? What do you give it?
the story.
Yes. If you had to rate it, the story.
I'd probably say like a 7.5, 8, somewhere in
Okay.
there.
That's probably where okay, so then
Cause
okay,
like
that's
the
probably
MJ missions were stupid. Like us not being Spider-Man, being able to defeat Craven that way was uneventful. Cause like the whole first part of the game, well, really, I'm gonna say 65% of the game, 70% of the game is us trying to get Craven, hunt
yeah.
him down, and then it's like the symbiote Venom comes to town, and we don't get to fight him with Spider-Man.
Yeah, I
So
would have
like
liked to have more Venom, less Craven.
I guess that's the fall off, but like the ending though of like fighting Venom on this 3-stage field was
Yeah.
like I thought that was dope because I'm like, how
That's
the hell do I maneuver this? Because when Venom goes into the ground and shoots
yeah.
his things, I'm like, what the hell am I looking at? And I see the little cursor thing pop up, so you R2 L to it to get off. But
Yeah. That was dope. That
seven
was
and a
dope.
half, 8, just
I'm in
simply
that
for
range.
the fact that it was like not fighting Craven was like the biggest disappointment to me as far as like being Spider-Man in the story. Outside of that, and the MJ parts, if we took the MJ stuff away and we had Miles and Peter like team up and fight Craven for real to defeat him, not how it was when it was like the first Craven fight with both Spider-Man. Like if it
Yeah.
had been the finished thing and they locked Craven up or whatever, um, the story probably would have been a 9, nine and a
You gotta
half.
take out the Mysterio part too.
That's not part of the main story though.
Hey, it's in the game story.
So that too, well then
You did the Prowler missions too, didn't you?
they weren't missions.
Oh, okay.
They were puzzles.
Okay.
So
I
the
I ran
the
through the story. I didn't do that.
the Prowler was puzzles. The EMF stuff was puzzles basically. Um, you had the photo shoots and the spider bots. There was a perk in the game that showed you the spider bots on the mini map.
Oh, okay.
So like, if it
I
wouldn't
would.
have been for that, I would have not. I wouldn't have cared about 100%ing the game.
Mhm.
But story wise, Mysterio was uneventful because like you get to the end of the Mysterio mission. The fight was dope. I liked the Mysterio fight at the end. It was the cut scene after you finished it. It wasn't even him. He was locked up in a closet. And it was some woman with a voice changer on and like controlling illusions with a computer high tech thing. So
Mhm.
like it was cool. He ended up saving Mysterio. I don't even he Mysterio didn't get no jail time or nothing. So like they end up it was two women behind the whole Mysterio thing.
This damn reformed villains thing, man. I want bad villains.
So I guess if we're incorporating the Mysterio, I'm gonna give it a 7.5.
Okay.
So Mysterio sucked, MJ was trash, and then
Any
not
other side quests?
That was it. Like it wasn't a lot. Like the biggest emphasis of the game was the main story. Like there were only I think 8 to 10 Mysterio missions. There were only, I think, 8 prowlers. There were only 9 EMFs, which is the plant thing on the map. There was only 9 of those, and you couldn't get the ninth one until you finished the game, because it's at Peter's house.
Okay.
And that was the hardest puzzle for that too. The EMF things were all puzzles for the most part. There are a couple of them where you get to fly as the little bee things that they made, but other than
So it's
that,
not really worth playing those parts.
unless you want the suits, I wanted all the suits.
Yeah, the suits are hard. I can
Suits
say
were
that.
dope.
But I mean,
Miles
it
got the
really,
colder set of suits though. Peter's level 60 suit was trash.
I mean, once you get the Into the Spider-Verse suit for Miles, it's kind of over with. Once you get that one, put on the
Dog, I wanted to
animation.
play the rest of the game into this across. They had the one from the first one and the second one.
Yeah, those are
So
dope.
so
So
like I wanted to just play the game as that. Even the gameplay for when you chose that suit, it was like graphicy. If you
yeah,
noticed, you like notice how it was choppy or laggy
yeah,
is what I'm
that-
calling it, but like that's how it was. So 7.5 out of
yeah.
10 on the story. If we're including the Mysterio stuff, MJ, and not fighting and beating Craven officially with both Spider-Man.
And I think I'm there at 7 out of 10 for the main story. I just didn't enjoy it really. I don't know. I didn't really enjoy it like that.
It was a
If it
roller
was,
coaster ride.
if it wasn't for Venom, I would have damn near hated it.
You're probably right about that.
I would have hated that
Venom
story.
came and took over.
Yeah, so 7 out of 10 for sure.
But that's what we wanted, because, like, in the first one, we didn't get to see Venom. And to me, that's Spider Man's biggest villain, in my opinion. Because, like, in the cartoons and stuff growing up, it's Venom for the most
Yeah,
part, is what I
yeah.
seen. I know
Or
Doc
Green
Ock or
Green Goblin.
Green. Like,
Yeah,
them three and Kingpin are the big four to me. Like, those are the
yeah.
big four Spider Man villains.
And then everybody else is kind of throwaways.
Yeah.
Uh,
So, story, 7.5 for me. You said a 7 for you.
yeah, I think really, which we can pivot now, is what saves it is this game is beautiful.
No, yeah, the graphics were dope. All the cutscenes were dope. Like
It's beautiful to look at. I ain't gonna lie to you. That's one of the main things. I gotta give that a 10 straight from the get go.
10
The
graphics. I
the
definitely all the
graphics
screenshots I took.
look
They
crisp.
look like it could have been a movie.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no,
no, the graphics were 10. Too bad
yeah.
we keeping the graphics segment short and sweet. Like,
No,
hey,
you got. I mean, you swing around the city, you see it at nighttime, see the rain,
yeah,
see the symbiote, all the venom. It just looks too good. It looks
it
too
was
good.
dope. Definitely was.
There's not too much you can really say bad about that.
No, like it was a masterpiece for sure. So yeah, the graphics 10 out of 10. I ain't arguing the graphics.
Uh, and okay, so anything else on graphics? Anything?
Nah, I
Okay,
I don't know what like. Even the
okay.
suit graphics were like
You
hard. How
know,
they took their time with the suits, and like
no,
I
because
got all of them.
you can see the thread, the
Yeah.
reflections on.
The level 60 Peter suit is a black and gold suit, but it's got like wires and stuff coming out of it, and you can see those like in depth. Like you see the coils on the wires.
That's tough. I'll probably never get it because I finished the story, but yeah.
So the graphics cool. We could pivot from there to I guess the features and stuff, like the new features on the game.
Gameplay. We'll go gameplay now.
Yeah. So
Oh,
like, do you
you
want
want
to
to
talk
start?
about the best new feature, or you want to build up to the best new feature?
You can.
You know what
I
I'm
think we
finna
should.
say. The best feature
So
of it.
you want to go with the pros of the gameplay or the cons of the gameplay?
Um, we could do. It don't matter. I'll let you start off with
I'm going
this.
to start with cons. Then
All right.
it's too repetitive. Like every other Spider-Man game we have, the Miles one,
You know what I'm about to
Spider-Man
mash?
one.
I'm finna mash square the whole
Yeah,
time.
no, that's fine. I don't mind quick time events,
No,
but
no, I'm talking about the fighting. It was
Oh yeah,
mashing square. When your Spidey sense popped up, you tap circle, and then you
yeah.
mash square some more. I mean, I did like all of the abilities though. I
No,
thought
that added some freshness to it. But I'm saying like the events that were happening through the city, you
you're talking
know,
about like the crimes that would pop
the
up.
crimes, they got to do something for Spider-Man 3 to switch it up because
Um,
it's
I
getting a
think
little
that
stale.
was I think that was really for the XP you needed
Yeah,
to like get all the upgrades. So
right.
like I didn't have no gripe with the repetitive crime because I finished the game and still had to go fight some stuff to get the trophy.
Okay.
So
Oh,
like
true, 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 true.
so like I didn't care. I probably wouldn't have had to do that if I would have paid more attention. But like I didn't think I was gonna 100 complete the damn game
Oh
like
yeah, no.
that. Cause like I finished the game. There was 4 trophies left that I didn't do. One of them was go see Aunt May's grave as Peter. One of them was glide from the financial district to the top right district. It starts with an A. I forget the name of it. Glide from there to there without touching the ground. Um, when you are L3 R3 for the overpowering stuff as Peter, you had to do 25 symbiote attacks, which is L1 square triangle circle X. You had to do 25 of those, and I was at 21 at the end of the game. So it was like they were all easy. The hardest one was the Miles with the blue electric ability because that didn't kill them right away. So like
Mm,
I died probably like 4 times from the 73 I was at when I sent it to you to the 100. I probably died like 4 times, maybe 5, because like I was just waiting on the bars to fill up. But I it wasn't. I guess because of how I ended up playing the game, it wasn't repetitive to me because I needed it. Had I paid attention and did it during the story, I wouldn't have needed to do it at the end.
and I was sitting here swinging through the city, every crime I seen, I gotta go stop it. And
That's like,
so,
listen, bro. Jr. was sitting down here with me for a decent amount of the game. He was like, "Dad, we gotta go fight crime." Every time one popped up,
yeah, my daughter too, same way. She'd be like, "Dad, crime over that way." So there I go,
going to fight the
fighting, doing the
crime. I let
same.
him fight some of it. Like here, bro. The worst
Yeah.
part was the symbiote minions. Fighting them was a hassle. I hated
Oh,
fighting them.
without the like special venom suit, anti venom suit, or
Just in
with,
general.
yeah, they're a little.
Once I
Uh,
got the venom powers, I didn't go back to Peter's regular shit.
oh yeah, no, I feel you on that. Nah, his stuff was super weak.
It was
Miles is
like
Miles is overpowered, but his
no,
was
Peter
super
when he
good.
got the venom powers and the anti venom powers, like I didn't
Yeah,
care about the spider
the
claws.
yeah, nah, I was done with that too. It
Like
wasn't
no,
even
bro, we are
upgrade.
keeping these venom attacks
Yeah,
on.
yeah,
They were they were OP. Like that was OP.
it was.
Um,
And like you said, you played on which difficulty?
normal, like
Yeah, I
whatever
think I
the.
did too. I think
There
I
was
did too.
one easier one, but like we're here for a good time, not a long time.
Yeah, no. Hey, who got? It's already 40 hours. You want
Yeah.
me to play on the hard difficulty too? Oh
And
hell.
then once you beat the game, they gave you the hardest difficulty. Like
And
no,
they were
bro.
supposed to have a new game plus so that
Oh,
you could.
that's probably why.
Yeah, they haven't updated it though. So
I wouldn't. I don't think there's no need for a new game plus, but that's a different topic to speak
yeah,
on.
nah.
I
Are you
think
like I said? Will you play it again?
I 100 it. No,
Yeah, you never touch it. And would you grab? Okay, they put DLC in there for Venom. Will you play it again?
Venom was dope. Yeah,
So if there's some Venom DLC,
yeah,
you'll pick it up. So is it
probably.
deleted from the
No,
PS5?
it's still sitting there. Like
One
fuck.
last swing and then it's gone. That controller is dope though.
I wanted to get the plates too.
That is dope.
The plates were like $60. I didn't bother with the plates. I do want new plates for the PlayStation though,
I feel
but I feel like the gadgets. Once you got the gadgets upgraded, they were crazy too. So like I was doing all types of combos.
yeah, and I don't know. Have you played Arkham Knight?
Yeah,
Okay.
here and there. I didn't play it in depth. Like I probably got maybe an hour on it. Like I downloaded it out of the PlayStation Store.
What did you say?
I Arkham
What?
Knight was what PlayStation 3,
For
4.
yeah.
What was I
It,
wasn't.
it does it does need a remaster, but it's still a very good looking game. But
I have it in my library on the 5.
the the combat, if you compare them
It's the
both,
same, isn't it?
it's so much more fluid on
On
Batman.
Batman?
Yeah.
Wow.
Which is crazy to me. And that's one of the things that I always think about when I'm fighting as Spider-Man.
Damn, that reminds me. So, like, in some of the stuff, you got to parry some attacks. Like,
Yeah.
I would be in the middle of jumping or hitting circle, and I see the L1 to pop, like, the red flash, and I'll try and, like, cancel out and hit L1. It would not let me ever. And that's how I died a lot in the game.
Next thing you know, you're getting pounded.
Yeah. Pause.
Big pause.
So, like, there was that. I had fun with all the gadgets though, and upgrading all the abilities. Like it got to a point to where like if you wasn't fighting the Venom minions, you was wiping Craven people out, the
Oh
Fire
yeah.
people out. Like they was getting, we was done with crime like that.
Yeah, no. You swing in, knock them out, and leave.
Cause like I think my favorite gadget was the web group up. So it was R1 Square, and it
And then
brought them all together. That was
yeah, that
probably
one.
my favorite one. As far as gadget went, power ability. Are we gonna count Venom? I don't really want to count Venom because that shit was nuts.
When
But
you
if,
play as Venom?
even as
Or the
Peter, because you got
oh
to
yeah,
keep all the
no.
stuff.
The Venom thing, you gotta count it.
Okay, so like my favorite Venom power was when you'd lift them all up and shoot them all out.
Oh yeah, that one's hard.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the bomb was pretty cool too.
I
But
do like
like,
the one where he picks them all up.
yeah,
The
you
multiple
talking about
ones.
Venom or anti Venom?
Either or. Well, anti venom I don't think has that one. So regular symbiote.
Okay,
Yeah, that one. He picks them all up. Yeah, that was hard.
so I guess
I
that's
mean,
Peter.
that's my only gripes really for it. Just the repetitiveness in that. I do think they got to switch it up for Spider-Man 3 though, because we in the next gen, you got to put a little more effort in the
I
crimes
can't
and
wait
stuff
till
like
they stop making PlayStation 4 games.
that.
I was
Right.
so
Yeah,
happy they only put this on the 5.
true.
I said finally, and I'm so tired of calling it next gen. The PlayStation 5 been out for too long to keep calling it next
This is
gen.
current gen, damn it.
They, you
Yeah.
said it. I agree with it.
Yeah. So
So like, I enjoyed it though. I mean,
I mean,
don't.
it's definitely good. I put it in the 8, 9 range. That's
I would
just
have said 9. Yeah, I don't
oh
know what
right.
would have made it better. Oh, we didn't talk about the best feature of the
Oh, okay,
gameplay.
yeah. Go ahead.
The glider.
Yeah,
The glider
that's
was insane. I loved it.
I
Every bit of
definitely
it.
like the movement. Swinging through the city is definitely fun. Gliding through the city definitely fun. I think that's really why I give it a 9 or 8.
The
Eight and
glider
a half.
was so cold, bro. The only gripes I had with the glider was at the beginning because you didn't have your movement upgraded. Had like the movement been like
Yeah, smooth.
upgraded, because you couldn't turn well with it when you first
Yeah.
didn't have the upgrade. So it was like, this kind of sucks. But the glider was so dope. And then being able to do the super slingshots on some of the rooftops into the
Oh no,
glider,
that one's
like, was
hard.
hard. And then they
Yeah, no,
gave you your own slingshot thing. But like, the glider was the best gameplay feature to me throughout the whole game. I was gliding all through. I felt like I don't know what I felt like a flying squirrel out there like this.
the gliding is definitely tough. Definitely tough.
No, it was top tier for sure. So
Without
like,
that, yeah.
yeah, the
Without,
gameplay probably wouldn't be no 9 or no 8. It'd probably be a
mm,
7, 7.5.
only because we're on our third Spider-Man game already. They
Is
had to
this the
freshen
third
it up.
one? Oh, because the little Miles one counts too, doesn't it? I didn't listen to the sound like that. You're
Well,
more of
you
an
gotta have.
audio guy though.
I mean, well, I'm playing with headphones.
I
3D post
didn't.
Venom saying we are Venom and stuff like that.
The
Slimy.
shit coming out the controller was crazy.
Yeah. So it definitely the sound is top tier. Got to give that high 9, 10.
Okay.
Easy. Yeah,
No,
they did.
yeah, it was dope. I like how they incorporate the controller feature, like
Yeah.
with like how they did with the Venom voice and stuff. I thought that was cool when they do it on other games too. But like, no, yeah, I agree with you. The sound was.
Oh man, you did yourself a disservice by not playing
I
with the
didn't feel like
headphones.
messing with the damn features on OBS to like, okay, well, I got the headphones plugged up now.
Yeah.
I didn't want no static either because I got the 4K card, the Elgato card, so like all my stuff is just plugged up into that.
Yeah, I feel it. I don't really have
So
nothing.
that was
But yeah,
my only
nothing
thing is
for it.
why.
Except the overall score.
What you giving the overall score?
Gotta give it an 8. That's
An
it.
8.
That's all I can give it. No higher.
I'm probably like an 8.5, 9. Like I said, the only thing that would have made the game a 10 was fighting Doc Ock and the Green Goblin. Could you imagine they would have crammed them into this?
Some new fight, yeah, definitely. I felt like the first one had more boss fights. I could be wrong though.
I don't remember how much I played it the first one. I did play it though, but not
You,
like this.
you fight the Sinister Six, Mr.
Okay.
Negative, Kingpin, like I don't know, and Doc Ock. Like I don't know. There's quite a bit.
Oh, we didn't talk about the I guess the opening prelude Sandman fight, but it was whatever.
I mean,
It was
that's what I was
Sandman.
saying. That type of energy from the jump throughout the whole game, that's a 10. If you keep that same energy,
That's hard to do.
it is. Only that's why I said you asked me a game of the year candidate. I don't know. It
It's
is,
on the
but
list.
I haven't played all the game of the year candidates. I got
That's
some other.
why, like, that's why I said something about Baldur's Gate earlier. Like, it's one of the candidates.
I do want
Um,
to
Resident
play.
Evil, one of the Resident Evils that came out this year is on there. Not one of them, but the one that did.
I think
Um,
4, which I have been playing.
is it good?
I mean, if you liked 4,
You
yeah,
been
the
playing in the
original,
dark with headphones on?
of course,
You are sick.
of course. It's not scary. It's one of them action ones, but it's
Okay.
definitely nice and definitely a nice looking game too.
Don't worry, I'll be checking out the profile later to see what games is on there.
Oh, this ain't on the 5 though. This ain't on the 5.
Playing that
So yeah,
poor man system.
playing on the PC, baby.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, this ain't on. Nah, not the Xbox. Nah.
Dang, I might venture off to PC like officially soon. I need to upgrade some stuff because I can't play RP at all. But we're veering off
Yeah,
from
yeah, yeah. No, we don't
Spider-Man.
want to veer. We don't want to veer.
I'm finna
Okay.
chop this out anyways, though. This segment of
Yeah, yeah. So
game of the year stuff. Game of the year. Um, I don't know. It'd probably be top three. I think it's gonna be in the top three out of the six that I saw. Um, it was fun though. I've never platinumed a game before.
I can't say I have. So
It's weird. It's crazy. Like we're grown and old. 30 and
and I
up
didn't do it when
club.
I was a kid.
No, but
You
like
do it when
focus
you're a
on that in depth. I just
yeah.
stumbled upon it though. Like me 100% it to never 100% a game before. I think is why I'm holding it to like a 9 for me.
Oh, you got to. You loved it. You
Yeah,
had to. You
I did.
100%. You loved it. It's a 10 out of 10 for you. Nothing else to say but that. You
Facts.
100% did it. Definitely tough
It was crazy. I think we ended on that right there.
for sure.
Well,
Definitely dope game.
facts. Dope as fuck. It's Mr. Know It All signing off with Kano Future, the review god, the
Yes, sir.
greatest critiquer we know, because Kane holds everything to like top tier standards. So like doing the reviews with Kane, I'm gonna try and see if we can make it a thing for like games. We might do trailers and other stuff, because like
Yes.
is real big into that, and I really like cinema. So we might do some trailer reviews and other stuff. So be on the lookout for that. And that's Passing Lane Kane, everybody. Shout
Yes,
out to
sir.
the 2K name.
Appreciate you.
No problem. Thank you, sir.
Till next time, brother.
Till next time. What are we?
We're all know it. Some know it all.